welcome back. I have such a good idea for this vlog topic, but I'm gonna start with a Sephora haul because I just went and bought like all of Sephora, and it was kind of crazy because I knew I needed to go to Sephora to grab a few things, but when I was shopping, I like could not stop shopping, which is not like me. I'm not like a big shopper. I just felt like I wanted to stock up. In my head, as I'm stocking up, I'm like, oh, stock up because there's gonna be a discount. There was no sale going on or anything, so I literally got like anything that called to my heart. I go to check out, she's ringing up everything, and I was like, oh my gosh, is there really a discount? Like, what am I thinking? And so I'm like, okay, maybe there wasn't, whatever. I stocked up, that's always gonna be good. It's fine. She's like, okay, here's the total. It was like a crazy amount. And then she was like, oh, but you can use 1,000 of your membership points to get 15% off the entire order. Do you wanna do that? And I'm like, yes, please, yes. And so it ended up being like $90 off the order. So I got a lot of stuff, but it's actually really fun because I feel like I've been out of makeup for a long time and been like, oh, I gotta go grab some stuff. So anyways, let's dive in. And I'm also gonna try on some of the stuff as we go so I can give you guys reviews. So first things first, I got some lip stuff, both from the brand Fresh. I really like their stuff. I got a lip polish, which gently exfoliates and nourishes, and then a lip mask, which is supposed to be like an overnight mask, which is good because I'm always trying to find like some sort of lip mask for at night. But I'm gonna go ahead and try, ooh, look at that. It's a nice like sugar scrub for your lips. It smells good. I'm supposed to do it 2 to 3 times a week, so I guess this is my first one, and I think it'll get off all like the dead skin of my lips. My lips are already feeling world softer. This is crazy. Actually, I have a washcloth. It almost feels like it was like dissolving as I did it. My lips feel really soft. That was some good stuff. Okay, let me try my recovery lip mask, even though it's for nighttime, for the sake of the, oh, this one smells really good too. It's like a therapeutic white. All right, we're off to the races on some very soft feeling lips. Okay, so whenever I'm like, oh, I need to go to Sephora, I'm out. It's always for brow pencils. I'm always out of my brow pencil, or I can't find it or something. Like something's always going wrong with my brow pencil, so I just stocked up and got 2. I love Anastasia Beverly Hills, the triangular brow pencil, and I get it the color soft brown because I have some like lighter tones in my hair, so dark brown is a little too dark. And it's one of those things that like as you're putting it on, it gets darker and darker. So I can't live without this. This has been one of my favorite products forever. And then my favorite concealer is from Benefit, the BOING concealer, Cakeless concealer, and I actually do a pretty light color because I just put on a little bit and I put it in here. Then I got my makeup done by my friend Jackie this weekend, and so she showed me this product. It's from Bobbi Brown, and it is a face base that you put on before you put on foundation. So I already have on foundation today, so I'll have to try this tomorrow, but it's an all-in-one primer and moisturizer. It smelled really good, it felt really good, and it just makes your foundation go on really smooth. And on that note, since you guys might ask, I use MAKIAGE Foundation. You actually do a test online, but it worked. Like I did a test online one day when I was like bored and one of the ads got me, and I've used it ever since. So good on them with their online marketing tactics, because I hate like trying on foundation colors in the store or something. So I really like their stuff. Then I just got a nice little gel liner. It's gel liner, but it's kind of like a pencil from IT Cosmetics. I got brown. I like doing brown in my waterline because of my brown eyes. I got a lip liner. I haven't used lip liner in forever. Part of this too with like stocking up on all this stuff is I'm gonna organize my makeup because I never know what I have. But I've been out of lip liner for a long time and I just never did anything about it. So we're back on the market, baby, with the lip liner front. Then one of my favorite brands is Iconic London. I love their stuff. I love their stuff, especially things that are sparkly. So this is like a cute little, I don't know, it's like half highlighter, half bronzer. So this is kind of like a little bronzer stick. I'm sure I'll use it for like contouring. And then on this side, we have some glitter. I don't know, I think it's probably like a little highlighter. It looks very like tan and dewy. The color I got this in is Lava. And I'll give you guys like the honest review of it as I put it on later. Then I already had this, but I was running out. This is also from Iconic London. It's a primer. I mean, I don't really use it as a primer. I more so use it as a setting spray. Whoa, look how beautiful this is. Can you believe all this glitter? That looks so good. You shake it up, you spray it all over your face, and it sets everything that you put on. So it's like your last step of makeup, but it also gives it like a very like dewy, glowy look, which I personally love. I mean, that's really fun. This is my little one that I took on the go. It looks I think it is a lighter color. Whoa, that's okay. We'll see how this one comes out. Interesting. Oh, it's glow. So maybe it's one that's intentionally supposed to make you look a little tanner. We'll see, we'll see. Okay, then I got some new lipsticks, which I'm always in the market for. I'm always loving trying these. Okay, so one classic that I got is called Wedding Bells by Charlotte Tilbury. Bells, B-E-L-L-E-S. So I just stocked up on that, grabbed an extra. I always have that with me, but here are two new ones. This one's from ILIA. It's a color block lipstick, and I got it in color Wild Rose. Nice. Calm down, Haley. Nice. And it has all this good stuff in it. Clean, high pigment lipstick that delivers a long-lasting, bold block of color in first swipe. Oh yeah. Ooh, I like this color a lot. And then the other one is from Rare Beauty, Selena Gomez's company, and it's called Worthy. And the color looks very similar to this one, but more of like a brown tone. So maybe I'll try that on another day. But I also like to see how it comes in the little lipstick case. Okay, interesting and cute. See, this is like a browner color. A little. I mean, that still looks good. Ooh, this is cool. Look how you pull this out. Nice, that's fun. Speaking of lip glosses, I have never tried this before. I got a Collagen Lip Bath from Charlotte Tilbury, which is a lip gloss, and it's supposed to be plumping, but I don't like plumping, nor do I need it. I have really large lips naturally, but the woman who was helping me at Sephora said that it doesn't sting or anything, so let's just try this bad boy. Guys, look, it's like missing its, unless I'm missing something, it can't. There's nothing here. Is there an instruction on here? I don't think it's supposed to be like this. I think it lost something in here. That's sad. Maybe it'll come back. Maybe if I go like this and then it was worth a shot. Okay, well, I guess I'm just using that or whatever I can pull out of it. It feels more pepperminty than stinky, but I definitely feel some lip plumping happening. Then I got Kiehl's Ultra Facial Cream, another thing I just like to stock up on. And I've never tried this before, but I love the Fresh brand and I really like their black tea line. So this is called a Corset Cream. It's supposed to firm and define. So you just put it on your skin morning and night. It smells very therapeutic. I'm gonna keep my little white thing in here. My skin's been really dry lately, so I needed to bring in an overhaul. And then last but certainly not least, I was really excited about this. I've exclusively used Naked by Urban Decay palettes for my eyeshadow for as long as I've been doing my makeup. Literally as long as I've been, since high school. And I've never strayed from it because I've never liked anything as much. But a brand that I really like, and I'm tearing apart this to get it open, my gosh, is Patrick Ta. I really like their stuff. These eyeshadow colors really called to me. So, ooh, it's like a cute mirror situation. It's called Major Dimension 2. And look how beautiful these colors are. I'm gonna touch up my makeup so that I can film some TikToks and just have fun trying out my new stuff. And then we'll get this vlog officially started with my spiritual lesson / theme for the week. Hello, you guys. Okay, officially welcome to my vlog. I am gonna talk to you guys while I wash my face and moisturize my face because it is noon on a Wednesday and I've already had a crazy, crazy day and just feel like hitting the reset button again. Napping. I'm gonna watch the J-Lo documentary on Netflix because I've been meaning to watch it forever. I'm feeling kind of tired, but want to do something that's still semi like something I've been meaning to do to get things done in the theme of today's vlog. But first of all, I woke up this morning at like 6 because it was my call time at the Empire State Building at 7:30. It's not that early, but I've been sleeping in pretty late lately, so I'm a little tired. Because we had this fun little like video shoot with Cosmo for their TikTok. It was really fun. My friend Jess came with me. You guys know her, you've seen her in my vlogs. So we had a really good time with that. I didn't know what it was because we weren't supposed to know going into it. We were like basically surprised with what it was when we got there. So I didn't bring my camera to vlog any of that, but just came back. I did 2 podcast interviews, being on people's podcasts, which was really fun. It's been a long time since I have been like a guest on people's podcasts, and I've done 3 over the past 2 weeks, and I've really been enjoying those conversations. And now I'm just going to rest a little, get some work done later, and tonight I actually have my first hypnotherapy session. I've been feeling called to do hypnosis because obviously you guys know I do EFT tapping like all the time, but a lot of that is like my work on myself, like using my slingshot session replays, and I've used like all of the replays numerous times, and I'm noticing new blocks that I just really want to get past. EFT will always be my favorite thing ever, but I've heard that hypnosis and hypnotherapy helps you get to like different areas of the brain that sometimes EFT tapping doesn't help you get to. I'm not sure, or it's just like a good thing to add on top as a practice. And I'm really serious obviously about like my growth and my healing journey, so I'm really looking forward to that tonight. It's my first ever, so I'm not totally sure what to expect, but I'm not supposed to have caffeine today. I had some this morning, but I loosed up and caffeine leaves your system in like 6 hours, so I think we're fine. And it's not till tonight at like 8:30, and you're supposed to be like really meditative and zen, so I'm just gonna get myself into a good mind of thinking for that. But as for this week's spiritual message, I was reading The Big Leap by Gay Hendricks yesterday, following up on it because it was actually our book club book in Dream Away. And if you're unfamiliar, The Big Leap is about what's called the upper limit problem, where when things get too good, we have a tendency to freak out, hit the pause button in our lives, self-sabotage, all this resistance comes up. And I have always known that, and I've always felt like I've worked through it and done a really good job of that. But over the last week, I mean, I thought I was fine, but I was noticing all these things. Like, my entire apartment has been a huge mess, and it was things that like I knew I needed to take care of. Like, my dishwasher, I hadn't emptied and like I needed to fill it. I hadn't unpacked, like there were clothes everywhere. Like, everything was so chaotic. On top of that, I was so tired. And I knew it wasn't real tired because I thought to myself, I wish I had an excuse to be this tired. Like, I wish I was sick. I wish that like it was my time of the month or something, because I knew it wasn't a real tired. I don't know how to describe it. Like, if it was a real tired, I would have just like allowed myself to rest, you know? Anyways, I was just pushing the pause button in all these ways, but I ended up reading the part of The Big Leap that I needed to read yesterday, and there were all these questions that really illuminated for me that some stuff has been majorly coming up around fear of success, where I am in my career, and also getting my Range Rover. Like, I didn't really expect that, because to me, I'm like, oh, it's a purchase. Like, that's not really that much of an up level, but like it kind of is. That is a huge thing that I accomplished and like invested in, and really opens up the whole world to me. So that's been a big part. And I think like in a weird way, I've been retaliating from my life because of all of that. I'm not sure. There's definitely a lot of subconscious stuff going on. I haven't really been feeling like wanting to make content, just things that felt kind of mucky. So yesterday, after I had that discovery, I did a little bit of tapping on it. I unpacked, I cleaned up, I took care of the dishwasher situation. I obviously went to Sephora and did a big Sephora haul and just moved a lot of the energy, and that felt really good. But I want that to be kind of the theme of this week, is like moving through that energy, like looking beneath the surface and pushing on through. Not pushing through in a way that's detrimental, where I'm like pushing myself further than I want to go, but lovingly pushing myself, being like, you know, it's okay, it's safe, like you're safe. And I also think that's a really great timing, because tomorrow night at midnight, Worth the Flight Acoustic comes out, which is so wild, especially because I feel like I'm not treating this launch, maybe it's the same thing, like upper limit problem, but I'm feeling I'm not treating this launch the same way that I treated OG Worth the Flight. Obviously, it's my second song. It's not even really, because it's like a second version of my first song. And so it's not like this big like music debut, but I feel pretty relaxed at it. And then, okay, I feel nervous. Every time I think about it, I feel like a little bit nervous, but aside from that, I feel very like laissez-faire about it. But I also feel like that goes into just like not lately wanting to film content. So very strange. I think I just watched this JLo documentary. It's definitely gonna motivate me. I'm very motivated by her, and just see if I can get back in this place where my content can feel like it's really flowing forth, and feeling good about that, but being patient with myself if not. So alrighty, I just put on my new, which I should have told you guys about, from Sephora, my fresh black tea cream. It feels so good, it smells so good, and waiting for my and pizza, my gluten-free pizza, my favorite. And let's just have a chill afternoon. I just put on my Luke's shirt. I got it from Target with Rachie right before my birthday. New favorite t-shirt.
You should see the city lights tonight. I don't think they've ever burned this bright. Did you know when how everything would turn out? We learned to run, we learned to fight. Sooner or later, we can become strangers. Someday, somewhere.
Hello you guys. It's August 11th And tonight at midnight, when the clock strikes August 12th, Worth the Flight Acoustic is coming out. Speaking of, I don't know if I ever showed you guys this. This is something that my friends Alex and Alyssa made me. It's a little Worth the Flight thing from the original. And it said 527 because it came, my Worth the Flight original came out May 27th out of 555. Big change is coming. It's so sweet and cute. What is happening? I forgot. Actually, the original was 5 minutes, 55 seconds long. The acoustic is actually 5 minutes, 13 seconds long, and there's a reason behind that. First of all, like when Ethan finished up the song, it was like 5:14, so that's the reason I thought that like I should move it to 5:13. Basically, when I was coming back to New York City after COVID, because I spent COVID quarantining in Denver, Colorado. Not like quarantining, but you know what I mean? Like when everyone was social distancing and no one was leaving the house, I did that all in Colorado. And my flight back to New York City after was flight number 513. And obviously when I came back to New York City that summer, like summer 2020, that is when like all of my big dreams started to come true. Like my TikTok career blew up in the best way. And so I don't know, I just think it's cool that it was like literally a flight number. That Worth the Flight Acoustic is gonna be that number. So Ankita and I are gonna celebrate tonight and go to this place called Manhattan. I have never heard of it, but Ankita said it's one of like the coolest bars slash restaurants in all of New York, and it'll be so fun to celebrate with her because she was actually abroad when my last single came out, when Worth the Flight original came out. So it'll be so fun to hang out with her, celebrate. I've had some coffee so I can stay up till midnight. I just did my makeup. Today I got a facial. It was called a Diamond Glow facial. So it like purified my whole face, my pores. I feel like it was helpful because I've been having like breakouts, and just put on this cute dress that I ordered from Nuuly. Let me show you the whole thing. Ooh la la. All my Nuuly clothes, you can see her back here. I'm first going to film some TikToks, and I had to tell you guys how my hypnotherapy session went last night. So I randomly selected this woman. The system kind of like selected it for me. Like I knew who to choose because I was going through what Manifestation Babe, Catherine Tankina, talked about, because she goes to a hypnotherapist. So they're all based in California, like in LA. And I was like, that's fine, I'll just do it on Zoom. And immediately it was just such an empowering experience. It was really trippy. I had heard that with hypnotherapy, it helps you uncover blocks in your psyche that you couldn't find otherwise. Obviously, because I do so much EFT work and I'm really self-aware and I'm good at like searching for things in my own brain. I had thought that I'd uncovered a lot, but lately I've been feeling very, very stuck, as I mentioned. Like upper limit problem maybe because of my car, but like just a lot of things have been feeling really stuck and like twisted in my life. Also, like I'm going through a lot of good stuff too, obviously, but I just can tell that something in my subconscious is like trying to halt me. And just talking it out with her, first of all, before we got into anything, like really was validating. Like she was able to pick up on patterns and what I was saying. And then when we went into the hypnosis, there was nothing like, oh, okay, now we're going into hypnosis, like close your eyes, visualize this. Like she just immediately started guiding me through, and I kind of felt like, I don't know how to describe it. I didn't feel like I was in my body. Like I had some moments where I was like, whoa, I feel really weird. Not in a bad way at all, but I was just like, whoa, like kind of like really trippy. And I knew I could open my eyes at any time, but it also felt like I couldn't. Like I felt super in it, and the things that I was seeing and the things that were coming to the surface and like the symbolism and the blocks and like memories or fragments of memories, like it was all so fascinating. It was almost like being taken on a journey through my subconscious mind and through the things that I haven't been able to see. And then we also did some work around like healing, clearing, releasing things that were coming up and like transforming it, which was different for me because I've only ever done EFT tapping, and like EFT tapping is the first love of my life. So it was kind of weird to be releasing and reworking things without tapping, you know? But I've kind of felt called lately to just like, because I tap so much, to try something new. And this was definitely new. And what's cool is that she actually even uses EFT tapping with her clients too. So, you know, if I run into some emotional block when I'm working with her, we can just tap through it. And obviously I'm going to keep tapping with Tiffany because she's my whole heart and soul and has changed my life in every single way. So I just feel really good about that. I'm seeing her again next week and I'm loving it. So I'll keep you guys posted on like progress in my life. I'll say that I can always tell if I'm feeling off because my face looks really swollen. For one, I'm gluten intolerant, so if I have gluten, my face is swollen, but like I haven't had gluten, obviously. and the last 2 days my face was really like puffy, and today my face looks like natural and normal again. And so that's just this weird thing that I've noticed. Like after I've had a really big tapping session, usually the next day my face looks really like healthy and normal again. And today I've noticed I look like a little less puffy. Like it kind of looks like I've had like blood rush to my face or something. So I haven't really had any changes outside of that yet, but that's like with EFT, it takes a good 3 to 6 weeks for me to start to see like external reality changes. But I do feel better and more like hopeful. We'll see what goes from there. So I'm excited about it. I'm excited about a new modality of healing and investing in myself a little bit more. So okay, let's film some TikToks and then head to Manhattan and start to celebrate. We're at the Flight Acoustic, baby. Also, I've been watching my Vlogmas videos from 2021 and 2020. They just feel so comforting to me. I really, really, really miss Christmas and fall. Oh my God, I'm zoomed in. Cold weather. Even there was one clip where I was like, it's 5 p.m. and it was dark behind me, and I like that. Like I feel like most people don't like that. I like when it gets dark early. Almost 7 p.m. right now, and it is bright as can be outside. For some reason, I don't like that. It feels so much cozier when it's dark. So I don't know. I'm feeling pumped for fall, you guys. I have not worn these shoes in forever, but I think it goes with this. Yes, please, I hope. I love a good thick heel if I'm wearing something cute out on the town because I walk so badly in heels. Okay, ignore the fact my bed is like a mess. But here's the fit for the night, just for dinner. We might go to like a wine bar after, but neither of us drink. So our plan is to share a glass of wine at dinner and then share a glass of wine at the wine bar if we do that. So then it's only 1 glass of wine total and it's spread out.
It's been a long year of trying to please you. I'm coming down, but I know I shouldn't need you. Arguing with the cells in my stream, saying he's gone.
Okay, Ank and I just got back to my apartment. There's 45 minutes till the song comes out. We're so excited. And we put on the shirts that Blue Eyes made. That's his shirt, but that's okay. He doesn't have to know. Light some candles and count down to midnight. Model the shirt, model the shirt. Yep, looks good.
I would really like my own.
Yeah, I know, maybe I should. Yeah, Blue Eyes can start a business.
Okay, can I just say, imagine this oversized with some like spandex shorts.
Ooh, that's, yeah, I was gonna say biker shorts.
Biker shorts, like hair like this
Hair up.
How could you not see the plot had so carefully laid out in my head and made space in
8 minutes!
What are you thinking as your first time being with me for a song launch? I say it as if I've launched 10,000 songs.
Wow, I've been so proud of you, honestly. Like, what an amazing moment. And we were just reflecting, and I was telling her, like, I remember the night we met, and I remember we came back to her apartment, she gave me a green juice, and you lived in a studio apartment. There was something about on the wall about chasing your dreams or following your dreams. Yeah. 6 minutes and 48 seconds.
Okay, so one of my like most profound angel numbers is 777, which means congratulations. And I've known that that's a profound angel number for me because the night before my 24th birthday, when I was going to the Langham Hotel for like my birthday partnership with them, right before I got the presidential suite, penthouse suite, like they gave it to me, the license plate on the lift that I got was 777. And I was like, oh my gosh, 777. And then like immediately led to something. So I ordered me and Ankita our Uber from Manhattan back to my apartment, and the license plate was 777000. And then Ankita was like, did you notice our waitress had a 777 tattoo on her neck? I'm so nervous.
That just means that you're so proud of it. That literally just means that you worked so hard and you're birthing something. Like, I literally feel like you're about to birth a baby.
I hope I'm not this nervous during labor. It's also just crazy. I thought about this too when Worth the Flight Original came out. I always stayed up till midnight for Taylor Swift albums, like my whole life. That's the only person I'll stay up till midnight for.
Really?
Yeah.
That's so sweet.
Yeah. Obviously, I'm not gonna be asleep during my own song release. Like, what? Can you imagine?
That's like no offense. No offense if you guys are like this. When people go to sleep on their birthday.
Yeah. Oh wait, actually, I am like that.
You are?
I'm superstitious. I want to wake up on. I'm the same. It's like Christmas Eve to me. It's like my birthday Eve and Christmas Eve. I don't like being wished happy birthday before my actual birthday, and I don't like to stay up till midnight.
Really?
Yeah.
I feel like I've stayed up till midnight for your birthday. No?
No. 1 year I did it, and I was like, this doesn't feel right.
3 minutes and 55 seconds.
It's like when you're getting a gift when you're like there's a gift under the tree at Christmas or something, and then you're kind of sad that you're opening it because then the suspense is gone.
I know what you mean. Like, my family's not very big on Christmas, but I know what you mean. Like, something so good that you just don't want it to end.
I don't know how much that applies in this situation, but I've been there. But it's like the anticipation of it coming out versus like once it's out, it's like even though it's not in my control right now, it's something about it feels within my control. But once like it's out and everyone's listening to it,
you know who posted about this once? Maggie Rogers.
What'd she say?
She said she just made a TikTok once, I think, and she said she'd finished the most recent album that she'd come out with, but before she released it, she was like, I'm not done. Like, part of my artistic process is just like being with it, because once I put it out in the world, it's not mine anymore. Like,
yeah,
I gifted it, I
really
birthed
feel
it
that.
to the world.
Especially because this one feels really personal. Like the original, I was like, holy shit, this is my first like song. It's my first song that's coming out, and so that had its own thing to it. But this time it just feels so raw.
1 minute and 30 seconds.
Dun 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 dun. Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! One time I almost passed out, and the only thing that saved me was a Sprite. And so now every time I ask for a Sprite, Ankita freaks out.
10, 9, 8, 7.
But you're counting too fast. B.O.B.
5, 4. I'm not
3, 2, 1. Okay, there it is. Literally, my leg is shaking on its own. Like my leg is just bouncing.
Oh, it looks amazing. I just can't show.
Yeah,
it looks so
Here, I'm gonna
good.
do like this. Oh, that does look really good.
It looks really good.
Okay, it is now 12:40. I'm feeling tired. I'm not as like hyped as I was when the original came out. Like that night I literally was so wired and couldn't sleep. But just in case, I'm going to make some of my Calm supplements. I think I've talked to you guys about this stuff before and showed it to you. It's called Calm. It's a magnesium supplement. So you just heat up some water and you put some in. It tastes kind of lemony, and then it makes you tired and just calm down. So I think I'm just gonna unwind. I planned on like being up late, so I don't have anything tomorrow until I'm actually going into the studio at 2 to work on Gray, and then the music video comes out at 5. But I can just sleep in tomorrow. It's gonna get my sleep schedule a little wacky, but I think it's gonna be fine, and it's worth it. It's so worth it to stay up late. So I feel really good. So far the response has been really good. I mean, I think a lot of people are asleep, and I kind of also felt like when the original came out, way more people were up or like waited up with me. Maybe it was just a perception thing, but it really felt like when the original came out, like 100 people were up with me, which was really cool. Maybe because it was like my first song. Maybe now, like, you know, people have heard Worth the Flight, so they think the acoustic's gonna be similar. This time it feels like a smaller crew. It feels like 30 people are up with me. But obviously anybody who waited up or listened to it like right when it came out, like that just means everything to me, the world to me. And I just had a really fun night with Ankita, and I feel good, and I'm definitely gonna sleep in my shirt. Hello you guys, it is launch day. It is like 1 p.m. It's actually 1:22 p.m., which is my granddad's birthday. So I just felt him with me in spirit when I looked at that. And I am off to the studio to work on Gray, my next single, which I think you guys have heard because I've been working on Gray forever, and it kept getting pushed because of Worth the Flight Acoustic and then Anymore. And then my music video comes out at 5, and Jess is gonna come meet me at the studio later, and then we're gonna go to dinner in Brooklyn. So I'm about to drive over there, which will be fun because I haven't seen my car in like a hot second. But I'm feeling good. I didn't really sleep that much, obviously, because I was up till 2 with all of the excitement. I don't really feel tired because I'm excited, you know? I'm pumped up. So, all right, let's go.